For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen. Well, tonight in Kearney at UNK, the six-man title game will feature a pair of undefeateds as undefeated Southwest takes on undefeated Garden County. One of the leaders this year for the Rough Riders has been senior quarterback Houston Billeter, who has put together a big year, and he says this postseason run has been a blast.
Yeah, everyone is just really pumped up around here. Just anywhere you go, some random people will just come up and ask you about the game and how excited and saying that they're watching it. And, just having tons of people make the 2-hour trip to Red Cloud last Friday, and it was just packed with Southwest people. And it showed that our community cared. And, as a team, we're just grateful to be, doing it for the community and doing it for ourselves. And we're really excited to be going to the first state championship in Southwest history.
How about this year? I know you guys were expected to be good. How has this all come together for you guys?
Yeah, well, honestly, coming into the year, we had Derek Kelly, our wide receiver. He broke his collarbone a week before conditioning. So I thought we were going to start off really rough, but we were able to get a big win versus Arthur County in our second week game. And then I guess we just kept doing what we've been doing and focusing on ourselves and taking each week, we're trying to go 1-0 each week at a time. And that's carried on throughout the entire year. And yeah.
Was there a point or maybe a game that you'd seen and you guys realized you could be pretty good?
Well, I guess that Arthur County game, just knowing that we could, win a big game like that. But then really, whenever we were able to beat Wallace, whenever we were both undefeated at the time, just that I think was, the biggest knowing point of we could do something really, really special.
How about your year? You've just really flourished here. What have you kind of seen? I'm sure people have thrown a lot of different looks trying to slow you down, but you got to be pretty happy with the way you played.
Yeah, no, I most definitely am. We've transitioned the past couple of years into more of a passing offense, and my wide receivers just do a phenomenal job of getting open and finding open space so that I can get them the ball first off. And then into this year, last year, I guess, there was teams that were just given lots of pressure, and I never really ran the ball at all. And then this year, decided that I needed to start running it a little bit more to open up the pass game. And then whenever I start running, my wide receivers just turn into great downfield blockers for me. So then that's able to open me up and them up as well for a pass. So
today I'm talking with Houston Billeter, the starting quarterback for the Southwest Rough Riders, as tonight they will go for the state title in Kearney in the six-man title game as they take on undefeated Garden County. Houston, what was that like last Friday night? You guys had a big lead on the road against Red Cloud. You knew you were going to win the game, but what was that like as the fourth quarter just trickled down and you knew you had that semifinal win in the bag?
Yeah, I just felt a lot of pride just of what our team was able to accomplish together, because I guess it takes everyone to be able to have a great team like this, as in without having a scout team to help us get prepared every single week. Without them, that just adds, makes us way better. And then just compiling it all together and having the whole town behind us and everything, I just felt so proud of what we were able to do.
All right, how about this matchup with Garden County? They've had a heck of a season. Of course, you guys ran across them last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, they've had a great season. Obviously to go 11-0 to this point for them and kind of run through every team they've faced for the most part. But yeah, last year we played them first round of playoffs and we lost, unfortunately, for that. But I guess that's kind of been a chip on our shoulder, as in we were wanting to try to get back and play them at some point just because we had lost the previous year. So I think we're pretty excited with the matchup, and hopefully it can be a good game.
Well, if there were a lot of people that went to Red Cloud, I got to guess there'll be a lot more that show up in Kearney.
Yeah, there most definitely will be tons of people from, honestly, we've had lots of support from just surrounding towns as well, not even just the Southwest area, as in you got random schools from Cambridge or Arapahoe just nearby that show support and want to come and watch our games. And So, yeah, it'll definitely be packed.
And that was Southwest starting quarterback senior Houston Billeter. What a year he has had. He's thrown for more than 1,800 yards and 31 touchdowns on the ground, rushed for more than 700 yards and scored 11 more. Now, he was banged up a little bit at the end of the Red Cloud game, although talking to Houston this week, he says rehab's gone pretty well, and of course he won't miss tonight, so he will be giving it a go. This is the first time that Southwest High School has qualified for the state title game. Kickoff tonight from Kearney is set for 7 from Ron and Carol Cope Stadium. For KRV on Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen.